everyone. Today we're going to be doing your compatibility reading for Monday, March 17th, 2025. This is going to be a 5-card spread, taking a look at your desires. What are their desires? Ooh, what's the overall energy in the connection? And then we'll look at the potential and the challenges. And as I said, what are their desires? It's like those cards flew out, and the Queen of Wands was the only one to flip over and the only one to hit the floor. But Queen of Cups definitely wants to make a presence here. So what are their desires? I don't know if I'm speaking on behalf of a masculine energy that's, truly looking for their Queen of Cups, like their person, someone they truly want to build a life with, marry and all that. But of course the roles can be reversed, because it's like whether the queen or king, it's like this is the energy of royalty, of energetic royalty, of those that are those that are seeking monogamy, those that are well along and they know what they want, and things of that nature. So they just, so overall, that's like when I was trying to say just flip the roles, it's like overall what's being wanted here. So again, whether male or female, is essentially emotional compatibility, someone that has emotional intelligence, but really just someone that can show compassion, that has the energy to I forgot the word I was trying. Anyway, that just, they have the capacity, there we go. They have the capacity to be compassionate, to show warmth and kindness. Someone, you may be looking for a spiritual counterpart as well, because this speaks to intuition. And, you want someone that's going to be healing for you, and not only healing, but supportive. And, where you guys can work as a team. They truly want a deep relationship, one where they can uncover the layers. So essentially it's like they're seeking a person, they're seeking their someone that has found their truth in light. Thank you. That's really exactly how I wanted to say it. Ooh, happy Monday, guys. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a Monday today. For a quick second, felt like it was a Thursday. But no, I went this weekend down to Houston to visit with my sister and just kind of help her with things around the house. So that was definitely, though, a nice visit. Got a lot of stuff done around the house. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands on the split there that just caught my eye. So yeah, this person wants the Ten of Cups. They want the kids, the house, the marriage, for sure. Alright, let's dig into it here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we're starting with the Hermit. And we have another major arcana here, so 2 in total. And the second one I guess the first one to come out was the Temperance, and then we have the Hermit. Now, with the Hermit here, it's coming in, at the bottom of the deck, and also to reiterate major arcana. So this is, very important messages here. This is the first thing I'm getting here, guys, that you guys, I feel, are definitely in you're in self-reflection, and you're definitely taking a look at something right now. And that might be, whoever this person is to you, it really seems so far that they're coming in with good intentions. And guys, how am I just noticing the freaking Queen of Cups came out for the main energy in the connection. You guys saw me shuffling there. I split the deck. That is so wild. I love that so much. They're coming in, I feel like, with good intentions. At least from what I just see here. This is obviously this is just the first card, but a good card to come out. It seems that they really want to be generous toward you, and give you their love, their support, their abundance, their stability, everything. They want to give you. And I don't know if if you have past history with this person. I don't necessarily pick up on that. I do feel like more so that this may be someone new. And very funny enough, I never noticed in the Six of Pentacles, the gentleman that's standing, his inner tunic is actually striped in such a, you could call it like such a colorful way. So maybe this person is, they're very colorful with how they dress. Maybe they're a little bit loud, or they're just overall just a good dresser. But I feel like they have definitely a certain style to them. Like, I never saw that with this card before. And it's like just boom, like as if like, how could I have never seen, how could I not have seen this before? Maybe this person's a Libra. Again, don't ask how. I never really noticed that he's also, the character is also holding on to scales. So this person could be a Libra. But, both of you guys, for your desires, you came in as a Temperance, but notice how, this person has the cups and you have, or the scales, and you have, the 2 cups, but balance is definitely trying, balance is definitely wanted here. Emotional balance, like, emotional intelligence. And I think my cat agrees with that. But you're taking a look at this person. Again, as I was speaking to you earlier, I don't feel that you have history with this person. Maybe you know of this person. Maybe you've known him for a while, but now this is in a new capacity. They've approached you with energy that's interested in your energy, and it's either that or they're newer, and you're just really taking a look right now, like, okay, hold up. Like, before I kind of come out of my cave here, is this worth it? So you're contemplating right now. And you are relying heavily on your inner voice. I do feel that here. And I feel that you've been on quite the hiatus, or quite the pause in love. And you may just kind of be coming out of that. So it's not like you're just taking a look at this, is just what I'm feeling here. And again, you may be contemplating the need to still be alone, or to just that you don't want to entertain any relationships. And that is totally great. Actually, even, like, if you can come to that conclusion, even better, because that will give you time to raise your vibrations, to really get that true match that you're seeking. So never be afraid to take a chance to reflect, guys, or take the time that you need, to help you clear your mind, to help you consult with your inner voice, to and just help you clear your mind of all the day-to-day clutter. But the Hermit's over here kind of just shining a light on this whole situation. And so again, compatibility reading. So, who is this person to you? Is it perhaps someone in the workplace, question mark? I'm not not 100% sure, but just, coming out as a Pentacles card. That, or they could be someone that to be very, well off. You can just tell. They don't, not to say that they don't boast it. It's just that you can just tell, they do live a more of a refined lifestyle. So let's tap into your desires. So, we're hopping over from the Hermit, Major Arcana, over to the second Major Arcana, the Temperance card. And I spoke to it earlier, but, I'm really picking up heavily on balance. And especially with the Temperance coming out, or excuse me, with the Hermit coming out, at the bottom of the deck, you guys are being very cautious at this time, but you're guided. And notice the lighter on the character's head. At this, in this time in at this time in your life, you are absolutely attracting in balance, in peace, guys. Calm, harmony, tranquility, you name it. It's just like you're not here for the games. You're not here for the low vibrations. You're moving on literally into the new earth with the rest of us. So you have exemplified a lot of patience, guys. And you're avoiding you're avoiding extremes in either situation. And when I say it that way, it's basically like you guys are just kind of laying low right now. Is the energy I'm getting off this card. And essentially you're being patient with love overall. But also you're being careful and considerate with love. And that's truly your desire, is to be considerate to love overall as an energy, to yourself. So you're really looking at this from a very holistic perspective. And again, and as the Queen of Cups, and again, whether you're male or female, you have the emotional capacity, you have the emotional intelligence to not have to jump into a relationship just because a relationship presents itself to you, or just because someone offers you out on a date. You know what I mean? It's not that you don't crave it, but you're fulfilled in yourself. You guys are over here on your own, balancing your own cups, your inner and outer worlds. And this person is seeking the energy that you contain, but that, now whether that you're going to entertain this connection or not is obviously your decision. But yeah, so going back to Temperance, you're evaluating and you're re-examining the priorities you have chosen. Again, we just talked about creating a balance between your inner and outer self. So you guys literally are in a period of this is very beautiful energy. This is very stoic and wise energy together, I feel like. And as a collective, I totally believe it, guys. I mean, 100%, this energy is just pulsating through us at this time. So you're not rushing, you're just, again, I don't know how, who, what, when, where, why, the details here. But hopefully some of what I talked to earlier can help you identify who this person is. Perhaps they have a favorite black, jacket or blazer they like, if you've noticed, some, an outer coat of some sort that they really enjoy wearing. Perhaps they somehow work in the community or, somehow giving back too. But let's move over then to their desires. Their desires, guys, they're coming in as the Six of Pentacles. And like I said, I totally just feel like they want to smother you. Okay, interesting. So the Four of Pentacles flew out on its side. And I pulled it to get a little bit more identification in terms of why the Six of Pentacles. I think this person is just totally, I don't know, I just feel like they totally have surrendered in their energy as well. I did say earlier, I feel like their intention so far, it's not coming off, concerning at all. I feel like they just really, really like you guys. They really want to be generous toward you. They want to give you things. They want to spend on you. They want to be open with you. this could be of note for some, that this person could be had they may have had some jealous tendencies in the past, but don't assume that, maybe if they've brought it up in conversation. But it does seem that they've come, they're overcoming, they've already overcome or are well on to overcoming that side of them. And they may have come to the understanding that was, it wasn't even necessarily them, but more so that it was with that particular connection or person, or just that's what was brought out. But that's not them to their core. So I just needed to say that. But it's just like this time, guys, they're happy, they're focusing on gratitude. They've let go of attachment to, like, excessive attachment to possessions. Maybe they were at a point in their time where, again, well off, you first come into it, you're wanting all these things, but now it just seems they live more simply. They're not, I don't know, but they're in a period of like, look, things are going to work out as they're meant to. Yeah, I feel like they've grown wiser. They've grown from like the Four of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. Whereas before they were maybe a little bit more, concerned with the focus on the money, and but at this time it's just, I don't know. They've definitely, I feel like they've grown up. I mean, all right, so overall energy, guys. I mean, this is coming in as the overall energy of the reading, or we can take it as like the theme. But the Queen of Cups, and it's just, we've already talked very heavily on it, so, but the Queen of Cups, again, it's coming in for the main energy. So I just feel that there's just so much, or there could be, I mean, again, this is a compatibility reading, but that there could be a lot of, just that this would be a very caring and supportive relationship, guys. You'd be able to have a deep relationship with this specific individual, if you know who I'm talking about, if this resonates with you. And this essentially, guys, is going to be a sign for the both of you to trust your intuition and your heart. Okay, all the answers to your questions lie within. And the Queen of Cups communicates the need to stand strong in their truth and light. So what is your truth and light, guys? Is your truth and light, if you don't mind, I want to dig in a little. Is your truth and light, that you need more time or to entertain this person? Yeah, the Star in the reverse. So maybe you don't see, okay, so I don't know. I don't know why you feel this way. Is it just because you're like in your head, or is it because you're not ready, or is it because, just you don't have hope with this specific person? Like, you don't have hope that this specific situation is going to work out. I don't know why. Let's see, why the Star in the reverse? Why the Star in the reverse, the Four of Wands kind of in its side? I just don't think you see them as marriage material. Which is fair, guys. That's totally fine. I mean, we don't need to press it any further, right? I mean, we can wrap up, the challenges. Interestingly, I don't know why I say that. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe this person, perhaps you're spiritual and they're not. And so, maybe for you, you're like, people have certain requirements, and again, we talked about where you guys now, it's like if the requirements are not met, you're balancing your own inner and outer worlds at this time. So I don't know, I'm just picking up on you guys may be really intuitive and really much more along your spiritual path. Maybe this person's not even spiritual, maybe they're just a good person, but you're like, yeah, there's just not, maybe you entertained it because you're like, yeah, maybe they're good looking, who knows, or maybe they're just, you want to go out on dates, but you're like, truly though, when you really think about it and you shine the light on it, like, you already know this guy, like, this is not gonna, this is not gonna lead necessarily like this. You know, it's we've already talked about it. It's just this person's not marriage material. You're not feeling it. You know, they're not it. Whatever. But the nine, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. This speaks to. We were talking about challenges. Okay, so lack of fulfillment, guys. And I just feel like we were just talking about earlier, to trust your intuition in your heart, 100% with the Queen of Cups as the overall energy here. And this does indicate, inner work is needed, and perhaps that could be on the part of this person, because I feel like, and maybe even for yourself, maybe again, you still need more time on yourself, but either way, this card encourages you to get in touch with what truly matters and reflect on the mark that you want to make in the world. It's a good time, like now may be a good time to think about what you could contribute to others. As well as reconnecting with loved ones, guys, friends, family. So just take a look for, fun. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And this is coming in as the potential. But again, what's funny is when I initially first laid out all the cards, only the potential and challenge came out in the reverse. And I was looking at those because I was like, everything looks good. And those two stood out to me, for being in the reverse. But again, the potential here, it's as if the universe is just trying to say, guys, if you've been thinking on this, again, trust your heart and your intuition. This speaks to, I don't know, perhaps at the end of the day, one partner putting in work or the relationship failing despite putting in work. But either way, you guys are literally so close to a positive outcome. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. That was a good reading. Trust yourself. Bye.